Oh my god. Did I not name this stream? Damn. Wait a second. How many Metal Gear Solid 3s are there? Wait. This looks like a one-disc game. Hold on, hold on. Wait a second. I don't have time to get out my Xbox version of this game. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god. Today is so all over the place. You wouldn't believe what's happening. Wow. I am a mess. I'm super excited about this. Heaven Sent Joshua, creator dashboard, edit stream info. I'm beginning to get so good at this now. So I renamed this stream Metal Gear Solid 3, Late as Can Be, Joshua Forgive Me. Also, I injured my freaking neck, so if I look to the right, it's like, ah. So I might need to do like a camera adjustment so I can have my chair just fully turned this way. Can't believe I did that. 228? You can't live shit without your neck feeling bad. I wonder if this is somehow disc 1. Does X not go? Okay, start button is in the shape of a play button. Oh, this is Japanese controls where O is accept and X is back. Let's just go with I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. Oh, sorry, O is go. Let's go with something a little standard.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Oh yeah, Cold War shit. Cold War shit. Let's... Food capture. This is a comic book? This comes with a comic book. With video game characters? What fucking raw. Hideo Kojima game that I played that was really good if you're a fan of Hideo Kojima. Hybrid Heaven. It's on N64.
You ready to go?
Well, actually, I should change the video settings on my tube TV to look like the stream, because the stream looks nice. My tube TV looks dark. Oversaturated colors?
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
The legendary skydive? Bro. I'm gonna sound like someone having a manic episode soon here. I'm like trying so hard not to go into how excited I am about my life right now. So... sorry if that was insensitive, my bad. I mean just like, some real good news came into my life. Might excitedly have to go off. You guys heard? You guys heard how much I talk? I talk so much. Damn, PS2 wind in the suit graphics time to the nines right now.
Falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill. 1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear. Activate the alarm bottle.
Wow, is Metal Gear Solid 3... I'm also gonna say this, I'm not playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
10 seconds to drop
I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Subsistence or whatever.
Status okay?
I don't even know the difference, but I did look it up, and this is like a remastered version of Snake Eater.
2, 1.
And supposedly this is a pretty good one. This is recommended over Snake Eater, so I'm guessing it's Snake Eater plus a few things. Maybe some charming graphics got smoothed out, but damn. This movie's fucking raw.
I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it.
Virtuous?
Organized into
I don't know what to say about that.
Mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
If my head's like this, pain in my neck, man.
Wonderful mission.
Just lifted so much shit.
About 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research centers, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1964,
Woo.
the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as
The
Cosmonaut
Earth was
rocket.
blue.
Sokolov
I forgot, everyone else is probably,
the multi-engine cluster.
at least if he's anything like he was in Smash Bros or like any of that, he's gonna, Snake is gonna sound so fucking funny compared to everyone else.
That's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become
So why do you want to
afraid.
defect?
Afraid.
Call it a crisis.
Does that guy sound like me trying to sound cool and failing?
His family behind and went over the fence.
Not exactly. One of his conditions
Ah.
was that his family was also to be taken.
Got me
south
digging
to the
in my
west.
ear.
He used a mole to get the family
Dude,
out first,
the
and
graphics
succeeded in sneaking Sokolov
in this
over the
game
wall shortly
are
after.
so much better than I would have
I was the
expected.
one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side.
I will say though, Sega Dreamcast does look good.
We got Sokolov over in one piece.
It's like actually in the same ballpark as a PS2.
And we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later.
Oh, that's why the graphics are so good. They're videos.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted.
Oh, no problem. This has been a highly recommended game on the channel.
Finally, on
So,
October 28th,
I'm excited to
Soviet
check it
Union
out.
agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba.
If you've played it before, do you know the difference between subsistence and snake eater? Because this is subsistence. I'm butchering that word, but.
Where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey.
And thanks for giving me a watch.
IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
What did they want?
They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time.
I had no idea.
It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital and handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago,
Oh my
I received
goodness.
some new information from one of our moles.
About
So-
Sokolov?
If I'm getting this right,
He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
oh, sweet.
I guess you're right.
Snake ape minigame, huh?
Appears to be a new kind of nuclear device.
Is that like...
For half a year now, the Soviets
What's
have been
Snake
conducting
Ape?
frequent nuclear tests at
I'll definitely have to check that out.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
So,
No, according to our intelligence,
So this is
it's
a-
in Selino-Yassk, a place in the mountains about 3
so this is
miles
during the
west of
Cold War,
The Virgin Cliffs.
like all the other games, I
Nice
think.
name for a virgin
I think we kind of were living through the Cold War, right? Until the other week or other month.
Apparently, they're conducting a field
But,
test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would
So
never have
this
been
is trying to
possible
say like a lot is going on behind the scenes when it
This is our
seems
last
like
chance.
the Cold
So
War
Rob
has
wants to
no
know that
action.
too when you contacted us.
Like Snake is going in there. There's Sokolov is a scientist who defected and got recaptured by Russia and is doing his work under supervision now. We're going in there to break him out. And we get to see the rest of this dope skydiving scene. When he first jumped out, that was like the first Power Rangers movie opening, where it's like, "Dinner."
Your mission is to infiltrate
Come
the
back.
mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I don't know the words to the song, but you know, it was like it was a sick skydiving scene. Also,
If we don't get Sokolov
they like had
back,
there was one guy with the snowboard strapped to his feet, and when he landed, he like slid on the ground. I wonder how this dismount's gonna go, Snake.
One
That's like, yeah, one of my favorite movies as a kid. Definitely my favorite kid movie. It's up, you know, I mean, I can't help it. Ivan Ooze, all that shit, it hits me in the nostalgia days. But
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to
nope, I'm off camera that way.
It will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
Alright, I need to sit with such good posture if I want my neck to be good to work for tomorrow.
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20
So we're gonna
Vulcan
do
cannons, as well as 2
a little
40
slide.
machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
I
Even
think,
with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well,
yeah,
it
there we
should
go.
take a few hours.
Wait,
Home in time for
yeah,
dinner.
But
there we go.
if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner.
Strangely dark
the
too.
rest of your
Yeah, the first, I gotta say, the first Power Rangers movie, where it was like all the parents were marching into the pit if they touched the ooze because you have to go through puberty to get affected by the toxin and Ivan's ooze. That shit was dark. They were all about to kill themselves and the children were like, "Stop, Dad! You're not like this!" You know, it was like a real, like, if I was a kid and like my dad was trying to commit suicide, even I would try and stop him, you know. I know I'm probably alone on that one, but I would stop my parents from killing themselves, just like in the first Power Rangers. Oh my gosh. We will keep on burning. Hey, Mo. Yeah, I don't know what that song was, but it was, it worked. You know, Snake kind of reminds me of, like, I could literally see a professional wrestler doing that.
Do you copy? You're ready.
Joyner Lucas would also wait for it to get...
From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
Wait a second.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see.
What'd Joyner Lucas
I'll
do?
be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Is Joyner Lucas
This kind of infiltration is
ADHD?
unit speciality. In other words, weapons.
Well, you might just say I didn't get that joke.
That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha.
Getting
Getting back
back
to
to
the
the
subject,
subject.
how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost
He
it
raps
on the
about his
way
dad a
down.
lot.
I
Negatively?
see. Well,
Because that's...
better go back and get it. You know where it is?
Never mind. I get where you're going with this, Adam. You don't gotta spell that one out for me. Keep
Climb
on
the tree. Stand in front of the tree that's
burning.
covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you.
If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Oh no, I made the mistake of hitting the X button. Okay, Snake, get to your backpack. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting him to run around like this. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you, you little muskrat. I need food. I need food. Oh my god. Have you ever heard a voice and you're like, man, I can do that voice. 100% chance. You know what I mean? I think I can do a solid Snake voice. What are you doing? Hold on. So, you called... Wait. Hold on, let me hear Snake again.
Snake, where do you think you're going? You can't expect to proceed with the mission without any weapons or equipment. First, you'll need to recover your backpack. It's caught on a tree to the south. Press the action button to climb the tree and retrieve your backpack. Is that clear?
None of these buttons say action. Wait. It was just showing my backpack. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, so my backpack's in a tree to the south. Revival pill? I don't need that pill yet. Now, in this game, I was expecting it to be like... So right now, I'm a big fan of X-Men Origins Wolverine for the Xbox 360. And this is almost exactly how that opened, except there were already enemies. So I'm kind of shocked. It is kind of like that X-Men Origins Wolverine copied this. That is kind of crazy. This has to be the tree. Get up, Snake. Action button. Give me a moment. I am a manual man. Aim button, item button, normal button, enter radio mode, survival button, crawl button, action button. There we go.
I see you've retrieved
This
your backpack.
motherfucker retrieved his backpack.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it will affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna.
Flora and fauna,
Use either
eh?
your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its
My
own
only
suppressor.
weapon is a Mark
However,
22
the
Hush
will
Puppy
deteriorate every time you fire.
tranquilizer
If
gun.
stability reaches zero, the noise suppression effect will
I
be
wonder
gone.
how good my impression of that
Don't get
is.
too trigger happy with it.
It sounds like literally a voice I've accidentally done
Any weapon,
hundreds of
equipment
times when
beyond what
doing a
you're carrying
badass
now,
guy joke
you'll have to
voice.
find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons,
7.9 out of 10 is better than
sweat or bodily
better than I
fluids.
thought it was. We'll see. This game's what, 18 hours or something?
Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare.
We're gonna have at least all next week to make sure this is good, a good impression too.
You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission.
Okay, I'm glad they spelled that out for me because I sometimes go in guns
There'll
a-blazing.
be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
For that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
How
If
generous
you're
of
taken
you.
prisoner by the enemy, it'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
That's kind of a voice that like kind of wreaks havoc on the throat if you're doing
So
it
how do I come
constantly.
back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
So,
Real one-man army.
a
Relax.
real
There's a
one-man
support team ready
army.
to back you up over the river.
I don't know, I feel like I'm having good and bad moments in
I'll
that
introduce
impression.
you to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak,
So,
recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
she.
I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Tell me your real name.
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snape?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And my name,
John for short.
it's
You're a regular
John
Canadian.
Doe.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
You're gonna fight a boss and he's gonna be like,
But I'll tell you my name only.
it's gonna do the Mortal Kombat zoom in and show like instead of your neck breaking, it'll be like the cyanide pill popping.
She's also in
And then
charge
it'll
of
be
recording
like,
your mission data.
He'll
Whenever
punch
want
you
to
in your
save,
wrist or
send a
something
message
wherever
over
the other
reserved
pill
save
is.
Frequency 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that
I'm
got
trying to
the
take in
chance
this
to rise
story,
in the first place.
but I'm so
She's
used
gonna
to
be serving
talking
as
that I'm
Fox's
like, oh
mission
god.
advisor.
Bosses?
She also helped me plan this mission. She
Bosses.
and I were at SA.
The bosses.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's
Boss?
right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
It's been 5 years, 72 hours, and 18 days.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
Well, I don't know
What's
anything
that?
about you.
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top
Dude, this is
secret
such a
mission.
phoned-in voice acting moment.
You didn't need me.
This is what I need to
But there were still
impersonate.
so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques.
Oh, that's the boss? Do you mean Jamie
The
Lee
rest you needed
Curtis?
to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and
You know that movie,
and the only
Think
thing you
Like
can
a
learn
Man?
from someone else is technique. In fact,
Where,
technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body
there was a
are
woman
two sides
who
of a single coin. They're the same thing.
was fed up with
Teach you how to think.
dates
You'll
going
just have to
south, you
figure it
know?
out for
And
yourself.
she was able
Listen to me,
to
Jack.
hear men's
Just because
thoughts.
soldiers are on the same
I'm not
side
saying it's a good
doesn't
movie,
mean they always will be. Having personal feelings
but that's what I
about
thought when they
lives
said
is
think
one
like
of
a
the worst
soldier.
sins you can commit.
It's kind of like, what if
Politics
every time
determine
Snake
your
walks
face
into
on
a
the
room,
battlefield.
he'll
politics
just
are
like
the
hear
new
dead
thing.
silence, or he'll
They
hear
change
like
along with the times. Yesterday's good would be tomorrow's evil.
hi, or
Is
whatever.
that why you
Maybe I
abandoned
just did
me?
a football noise, but you know what
It
I
had
mean.
nothing to do with you. I already told
You
you,
get the
Jack.
joke.
I was on a top
And if he
secret
hears that,
mission.
he knows there's a
Has
soldier.
to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why.
Oh,
But you are looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A
oh,
soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's
Oh,
Stiltman Tove is
no.
a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in government, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
I can see the drama they're setting up. They're setting up the dichotomy of
Change over time.
Snake fighting for something he believes in and being a cog in the army, or in the tool of the government, I should say. Oh, there's a knot in my neck right now.
As long as we
Oh,
have loyalty to the end, there's no point in
I
believing
think I
in
found
anything,
it.
even in
Oh
those we love.
shit.
And that's the way a soldier's
Sorry
supposed to
everybody.
think.
The
I've had
only
a
thing
neck
we can
ache
believe
all
in with
day.
Absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
I think
Call
I
me
found the
Snake.
dang neck ache.
Snake. Oh, right.
Dude, I must
Your
look
code name is
crazy,
Snake.
but you know.
It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah.
Oh, it always
I
feels
can't
so
think of
good to
anyone
find
else
a
I'd rather
knot.
have
Hold
with
on.
me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake?
Yeah, you know how
are
you like
always
find the
best at
crunching
urban
under your
warfare and
skin?
infiltrating
It's like
buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key.
oh yeah.
Those
And
CQ
you rub it
techniques
out,
I
you
taught
know.
you are sure to come in handy.
Not trying to talk about this too loud.
Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over
Wow.
the radio.
That did a number on that knot.
To the Major.
The boss is communicating with us by radio from
So-
a Hermit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
He
My
has.
frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on
What's interesting about that is, right?
Your
So
mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
I'm seeing what they're
Dr.
setting up
Franklin
here.
is being held
So
in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position.
I forget her name. The woman that was just talking.
Don't let anyone
She is
Don't
saying that
this is a
she
stealth mission.
is trying to create a soldier, right? And a soldier needs to be like so battle hardened that they don't care about anything except for imposing the will of the government as a political tool. You know what I mean? But Snake gets things done a little differently. He still imposes the will of the government, but he has to feel good about it. He has to feel like he's fighting for the right side. Right? Oh, she's the boss? Okay. So the boss, right? You could tell really cares about Snake here. You know what I mean? And you can't create a soldier with different values than you. You know what I mean? So like if you're instilling into the soldier that you're like low-key obsessed with them and care about them and hope they don't die, like I know you better than anyone, Snake. Oh. There's a goddamn crocodile. Press square button to aim and then release to fire. I thought for sure that damn crocodile would be... Jesus! These are some big ass animals. Oh my gosh. So they have so many animals for you to interact with. There was a beehive. Like, oh, beehive. You know what I mean? There were all these alligators, and they weren't just crocodiles. Like, usually just crocodiles get the love in video games. You hardly ever see an alligator, that long, narrow, pointed snout. And then I don't know, I'm actually getting kind of excited about the nature and dealing with animals part of this game. Little slits.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
So, you're telling me I need to sneak around.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint.
Ooh, get to play a little dress up.
Will help you conceal yourself more effectively.
Yeah, you did, honestly.
Don't forget that
You really did. Especially that, like, grounded game. And I don't know, I feel like Sea of Thieves is kind of like a perfect sort of survival kind of experience.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area.
Man.
The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key
I will
is to
too
make
say,
yourself one with nature.
that Grounded game,
Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
like, really is doing something right with the, how you craft stuff. That was an incredibly special, crafting system. Okay, so how do I save? Oh yeah, I gotta get used to X being... Wait. I want leaf. I want... no paint. +5 for woodland paint. Then, get this. Backpack. Backpack's fine. I don't need the backpack. We got a calorie mate. Alright, wait. I want to figure out how to save.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
How to save Metal Gear Solid 3. 140.96.
Saving the game, Snake?
Saving the game, Snake? Can't do a good impression of her. I'd like to save. Nary save.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it? Nope. It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size and...
I don't need them to explain Godzilla to me.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop him.
Snake humor.
Dr. Surazawa develops a
Godzilla? He did what? I bet he's running around Tokyo.
obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get a chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why is that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie watching type.
This woman's psychic.
Really?
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know.
I've seen the fucking American and Japanese
It's always
Godzilla
good to be able to look at
in
things from a different
America.
perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic.
I've never been to Japan.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Alright. Alright. Godzilla enthusiast. I almost got spotted. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, that guy is either blind or deaf, if he didn't just hear me. Come on, man. I'm gonna need you to get that. Yeah. I doubt I'm gonna make it through this. Metal Gear Solid 3. Shit. 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 Oh wow, you can somersault into these people? I can't believe you could somersault into these people. Wow, just take all that alertiness off of me. Wow. I can't believe I finally experienced that noise in game.
Who's that? What the?
Oh my god, I keep hitting X. I am playing a Smash Bros. Character. Straight up. How would they expect me to get across the bridge? That's the question I'm trying to answer. Okay, okay. So are they expecting us to like... Which is cornier? I don't know, that's a hard call because Rambo definitely came first and Snake has a lot of stuff based on Rambo. But he came out so late that like everything he does is self-aware. Hopefully. Well, I mean, it's just like Rambo.
Who's that? I think I saw him.
Rambo, I'm sure, kind of invented Oh my god. Well, I don't know if Rambo Rambo is like mercenary shit, you know? Go, go, go. Go forward! Go forward and prosper. Go forward. Go forward. Make it to another area. Is this how this game's about to go for me? Ah, shit. I am so stealthy, I can't believe it. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just fun talking about. Like, Rambo had to be a trendsetter, right? Hold on. Oh, God. I hope my butt crack wasn't just on camera.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
So, almost...
Sokolov is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Just looking at the cover, I'm going with Rambo as cornier.
Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not
Hold on.
any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the
Just based on all three of these covers.
And one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
I mean, Rambo 3, he was like pulling it off, you know? Still corny, but he was pulling it off.
Sorry for being
Rambo 2, he took the shirt off, so it's going more in the direction he wants, you know? Because Stallone loves being these characters. But in the first one, it was like, just shave the damn mustache. And I'll be real, Snake has like a bit more of a cool factor. Almost 100%. Like his voice is like, dare you say, more than a little bit corny, but
I want some more.
I need to kill an animal. Oh my goodness. To be honest, this game feels more like a puzzle platformer than... Ooh, a 12 gauge shotgun. More like a puzzle platformer than I ever would have expected. Like, all these feel like puzzles, each area between loading screens. It's like, you ever been a kid?
Who's that?
Hold on. That guy didn't break his neck, but he should have. This is how you get through life. You set everyone off, and then you run away. Or at least, I mean, shit. That's how I get through life. Get up, you stupid. You like the sound? It's comforting. It's comforting when I get blowed up. It is some nice sound. I will give it that. That life medicine. Okay, wait. How do I pull up?
I see him.
I can tell where I must go. Jesus! Hop over the fence! Yeah. I'ma need to knock this motherfucker out after this. Get me the hell out of here. All these foos. Evasive maneuvers. Evasive. Oh my god. Here, I'm about to take a quick break and then I'll be right back. This is the strangest game to me right now. I'm just I'm just trying to keep up right now. 1 second.